feel very Rivals 1 focused, first and foremost. That said, Ahntye is one of the ones that, like, she's been doing a lot to keep the SoCal scene alive, you know, all year. She's always been a very hard worker, does pretty much everything she can to share the game with as many people as will play with her. And it's really nice to see her be able to make it here to this top 8 after just the years and years of work that she's put in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many top 8 she's gotten at these kinds of like big out-of-region majors. This could very well be one of the first for her. And we're going to Tower of Heaven for our game number 1.
Yeah, and starting with the Crag here for elkiies as opposed to Ahntye's Ori. And, you know, Ahntye still dedicated to him. We're seeing the dash dance sign is ready to go and launches. Nice up air at a disadvantage there.
Yeah, very scary. Ori being a much lighter character here. Taking those little hits from Crag is just absolutely terrifying, because Crag's punish is really one of the only things that kind of keeps him competitive in this matchup in the slightest.
And honestly, it gets harder and harder as the meta kind of develops away from all of Crag's strengths. Like the straight hit kill power is just, it's not really enough if you try to like break it down to the Tats level Ori type stuff. But Ahntye still struggling to find any sort of final blow here. Up air, while it's a great move, does have a lot of knockback scaling at these high percentages, hunting for any sort of landing move, landing back or any landing aerial. But it's it's elkiies finding that first stock with a rock up air.
Yeah, indeed she does. Ori doesn't have the best straight hit kill moves. You get the F strong right there. Pretty much back to even, and I feel like what just happened in that stock could very well be like a story we see throughout the set, where Ahntye just kind of runs the show for a hot minute, and then at the final moment you just have that one Crag punish that 0 to 60s you, and you're already at kill percent.
Respect the attempt there from elkiies to try and find that aerial down beat. No dice, no connection, or you're just a little bit too small. Man, every time Ahntye's big option, like just to initiate any sort of offense has been, I'm going to jump at you, land with any aerial, and then do like inverse jab, sign tap. Like that's been it. Like, and elkiies, any player reliably at these top 8 should be able to adapt to that pretty quickly. Though triple up air here, when Ori does get initiative, like that's when Crag can really start to struggle. Ooh, nice.
Exactly, yeah. You ever seen the sign orbs off stage?
Oh, no! The full charge of that up strong. Just see it, wait for the parry, and it's like, yeah, it's time.
Yeah, it's absolutely devastating, and elkiies living that.
Okay, dash that comes down. One up air, wanted the backer, wanted any sort of final hit. The drift is too good. What a trade. That's so unfortunate. Had like a charge on that up strong, forward strong rather too, but no dice, dash attack straight through. Back.
Yeah. Ahntye looking for these openings, having a hard time really finding anything meaningful right now.
I agreed. Sometimes you're just expecting the Ori to dash attack at you.
Yeah? Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
we got Nair offside for sure. Not Nair, rather.
Yeah, the fair. Finally gonna kill. And I don't want to count Ahntye out here, of course. I mean, Ori does have some very potent kill confirms, and elkiies dropping the ball a bit on that parry.
I feel like elkiies does that a lot, where there's a chance to take a hit, but there's also a chance to make a read to take a stronger one, and she's always taking that read for a stronger punish.
That's always kind of been her bread and butter, and the bash SD, at the very least, Ahntye very high percent there. That was a game that was definitely winnable, but going to be tough to come back from regardless. However, definitely not exactly the tune you want to be setting with those early SDs.
Yeah, it's quite the juggle that you have, the balancing act rather, that you have to play when it comes to making hard decisions like that. Like being able to convert into bash combos is kind of what keeps Ori at the theoretical top level that he has been, that Ori generally is.
Yeah.
But if you're off by it, or if you're a little slow, or you just don't read the DI right, like that can just be your stock at a moment's notice. So balancing between making those high commitment reads while also just being able to play stable and controlled as a fast, overwhelming character we'll get to see how Ahntye continues that juggling act, as elkiies really just seems on the ball when it comes to finding the ground and finding opportunities to make either parry or up strong reversals.
Yeah, finally finds a bash there. That double fair, a little spooky on our stage like Rockwall. You know, it's a very high risk, high reward stage, kind of playing a bit of Russian roulette, because you get hit by that Craig near the edge, and you might just not have a DI option that saves you.
Okay, a couple uppers to go back and forth between the pillars. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Yo, nice parry. Nice bash on the rock.
they're both going for some absolutely insane options here. Elki's swinging with her full chest, these up strongs.
Oh my god.
And the F strong finally. I was going to say the up strongs have not been working, but apparently the F strongs are.
Yeah, let me just DI down and out, get to the ground, and forward strong. it's big, and that's a powerful beetle.
Yeah, and this game, that honestly felt like the first stock to me, but no, this is Ahntye on last stock right now. And again, Rockwall, not much margin for error.
Oh my god,
just
you're
like
gone?
that. Yeah, you are gone. Craig just, it's like a truck. That's always the tricky thing with Ori, is that the character is just theoretically very strong, but you're right, you have to find a pretty difficult opening to actually get the kill. You do have to be winning neutral 8 or 9 times out of 10 in order to be winning these games. And elkiies is just a very, very strong player that does absolutely insane plays with one of the most startlingly high success rates.
It's brutal to try and like manage a character that you know has all the tools to win neutral 100% of the time, but then, you know, actually doing it is a bit of is a little bit harder, especially against good players. That's why we're seeing so many like wave dash and jabs and mixing in down tilts as well to try and keep herself safe. But
yeah, and if
jeez, elkiies, oh my god.
That's the thing, if you get antsy against Crack, you know, he has rock. It's really hard to actually get past rock. Oh my god. Okay, that was a great confirm, but it's not quite going to kill right there.
The conversion into the reverse up airs as well. Super, super clean on the side of Ahntye. Honestly, she needs something big here, but the backboard with the rock, with the pillar being a little hard.
Yeah.
Super delay. I almost appreciate the hyper delay on that up air. On the jump up air follow-up action from Ahntye. Just really giving elkiies all the room to drift all the way out. Oh no!
Remember what I was saying about the SDs earlier?
Yeah.
It's just a signature. I feel like it's something that you see from so many top Oris, and you know, Ahntye included, where it's hard. I mean, you have to take those big risks with dash, and if they don't pay off, you're... Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, she tried to do like a spike with a rock into the pillar and then break it. That's tough. Nice read on the side of Ahntye.
Yeah.
Just trying to wait out some of these parries. 101, I mean, this is the easy part for Ori. Like, yeah, I have gotten you to 130 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, beautiful flame reverse right there. Some phenomenal movement from Ahntye. Let's see, though. She is at 65%. I don't want to just say that's that percent, but like, you can die here as Ori.
Not to back air into down B though. That's not quite as consistent in this game. Oh, okay. Got the orb toss. Chasing out with up airs. These flat drop nairs are huge, and then the dash X sweet spots.
Yeah, beautiful. One of Ori's best combo starters, but doesn't get a ton off of it.
Oh, there it is.
There's the bash. It pays off. Third time's the charm, and Annie getting a game on the board. We've got a set, Ubel.
Oh yeah. There was something there. I had to hold my breath.
I mean,
too. I saw the bash going, and it's like, did it whiff?
I did too. Annie said she thought it was going to miss. We both thought it was going to miss. We thought that was it, but no, Ori.
Fortunately, Craig is very big.
Very big
so
indeed, yeah.
Oh, man. But you know what? That, like, games like that and plays like that where, like, you get a sweet spot dash attack and you just feel like the world is your oyster. We start to see Ahntye mix in a lot of, like, waveland on the platform for extra jabs, like keeping a lot of control with that offense into big conversion. Like, those are the type of moments that can transform a set.
Yeah.
Have to see if it will.
Indeed, it's tough. We have 2 counter picks here from elkiies. The first one's going to be Forest 4. I really like this counter pick. This each has a very weird blast zones where the top blast zone is super duper small, like way smaller than it looks. And Ori really struggles to go off the top. They only have their up strong, and that thing's hard to hit. Crack has a lot of ways to kill you off the top. He's no shortage of confirms.
That's kind of been like the ethos or the general methodology that elkiies has been trying to set up for. It's been like, okay, I want to be able to reliably convert either into up airs out of my combos, or elkiies has just been swinging with up strongs as any sort of deterrent to keep Ahntye from to keep Ahntye largely playing on like delay timings.
Oh, and yeah, there's
Case
another just
in
raw
point.
up strong. And it's working out. We're going to kill ridiculously early on the stage. Oh, but here we go. No bash. Okay.
Oh, got the nair, but a little bit too delayed. And there, okay, converting into back air that time. Wanted a little bit more of an offstage game plan, and at least theoretically, threaten these big swings consistently so that Ahntye continues to try and be forced to play on a delay.
Exactly. I feel like we're seeing some big swings from Ahntye coming out here, but they're just not paying off yet.
Big nair, but at 153, not even dash that closes out combos. Okay,
Yeah,
there it
okay.
is. There it is. Dash back, forward strong. Sometimes it just works.
Again, it's another situation where, oh, and there's just the fair. I was going to say, she's at death %. The fair hits, she gets killed.
Ori is like such a... How? What?
Yeah, how was she ready? It's a great question. Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Just-
Swinging like that, it looks ridiculous, and it is ridiculous in a lot of ways. But the whole purpose of it is to get a fast character like Ori to stop playing fast.
Yeah, make Ahntye second guess herself as much as possible, and you give those little
rocket.
delays in her thinking. That's going to open up opportunities for you to just kind of swing more freely.
Ooh, okay, the sign pop.
Oh, no.
Just one fair, yeah.
He's fishing hard for these down Bs. I don't think one's actually hit its mark quite yet, but if one more does, that will be the set.
A nice catch with the bash. And 43%, it's a lot. It's especially once we get a couple of rockets. This is
70.
death %, especially to these forward strong that are still being swung. Commitment to the bit is something elkiies is certainly committed to.
So many close calls. Ori is able to drift pretty far out of these combos. They do have some flexibility in that regard.
Oh, tried it twice.
Oh, no.
Oh, gotta get out of here. Oh, man, the fact that Ahntye is still so ready and so willing to swing at immediate timings and say, hey, I want to be there. This is the risk you take
That's the
when
risk
you
you
play
take.
at that pacing, though. It's like, understand